What's going on, guys and gals? It's Dragon to get back again from our Duel Links content video. Today we're jumping in with our Kalin farm deck, and Kalin Kessler is now here today. So the new, new duel thing, the duel-ton or whatever, is now dropped today, and brought Kalin along with the new Infinity Beast. Kalin is not actually unlockable yet. He's probably after another couple duels on to Bobby or whatever, a couple events with him, he'll then be unlockable or whatever. But for now, he's not. So for now, the only thing that we can get today is the new Infinity cards, which are actually kind of cool. I do like them. They definitely don't seem like as bad as some of the other cards that we get from roaming duelists. But that's just me though. I think they're pretty cool. So for the farm deck though that we're going to be using today is we're going to be using a Winged Dragon Cloudian deck. Pretty easy, straightforward deck. He's not too hard to farm. So for the deck, we're using one Winged Dragon of Ra, one Zerati's Herald of Heaven, three Cloudian Atlas, three Cloudian Christosaurus, or Chrystratus, not Christosaurus, Chrystratus, I think. Three Golden Ladybugs, triple Sanctuary in the Sky, one Psalm, which is three Spirit Barriers, and three Good Golden Housekeepings. Pretty easy. We're also using the Tide of Binds, but if you do not, if the skill that I would go for anyway is the one I wanted to use, was Draw Sense at low level, which I do not have. And you say, I think Akiza, and then Leon Luna all get it. So if you have on any of those characters, you can use that instead. Don't use Tide of Binds. It's not needed. But I'm just putting on just for the basically for the lulz, for the memeing on it. So because I don't have Draw Sense level, so I needed a skill. So you know I picked the skill, and that was the one I picked. So that's pretty much it for the deck. Pretty straightforward deck. So I'm gonna go over the basically the drop rewards for Kalin, and then we'll jump in with the farm deck and see if we can get it done. Okay, so for the deck, or for the cards that he's got going from today, he's got Infernity Mirage, which is a card cannot be special from the graveyard. If you control no cards in your hand, you can tribute this card to select two Infernity monsters in your graveyard to special summon those monsters. So pretty cool, nice effect. The thing about Infernities, the whole thing about Infernities is all about ditching too, apparently what I've noticed anyway, and having no cards in your hand for the effects to pop off basically. That's what basically Kalin's all about. It's kind of funny. So this is our first Dark Signer as well. Actually, I just point that out as well. So it's a pretty neat card. It's a neat card. This card can be special from the graveyard. I know why he has that effect. It's basically so he can't recycle himself. The next card we have is Infernity Knight, which is while this card is on the field and destroyed inside the graveyard, you can discard two cards and special this card from your graveyard. It's really nice. Good way of ditching all the cards in your hand and also discarding two. So if you discard two Infernity monsters and you have a Mirage, you can summon those. So pretty nice. Effect also get recycles him back to the board, so which is really nice. And the next card we have, which is the tuner that Kalin has, is the only tuner he has right now, which is Infernity Beetle. While you have no cards in your hand, you can tribute this card to special two Infernity Beetles from your deck. So nice effect. Again, all about having no cards in your hand. It's a 2-star tuner, which is actually not bad. It's an insect tuner. So it's actually pretty nice. It's a nice effect. So nice way of deck tending as well, and cool stuff like that. So the next card that we have is Infernity Mirage, or Infernity Inferno. Sorry, not Infernity Mirage. Infernity. I don't know why I said Mirage. Infernity Inferno. I actually don't know why. Oh, because Infernity Mirage. That's why. I don't know why I said Mirage. We have Infernity Inferno, which is discard up to 2 cards and send the same number of Infernity cards from your deck to the graveyard. So again, ditch 2. I've seen the common basically thing with these guys is ditch 2, and then send the same number of Infernity cards from your deck to your graveyard. So you could send 2 Infernity monsters to the grave, use Mirage to get those 2 on the board. So Mirage, I think, is a pretty good card. Nothing comes back to him. So that's a nice card to have, nice little trap card. And then we have Infernity Patriarch, which is pretty cool actually. It's like a bacon saver. This card is the only card in your hand you can special summon it. Also like a Neos Fusion, I guess, for a secondary effect. You can special summon Infernity Patriarch once per turn this way. So it's pretty cool. So you're probably not, you want to have no cards in your hand. So if you do have this guy in your hand, you can special summon him. Well, you control no cards in your hand. If an Infinity monster you control show a battle card, if I can banish this card from your graveyard. So again, it's like a Neos Fusion, the secondary effect of Neos Fusion on a Bacon Saver. It's a pretty nice effect for Infernity monsters. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward there. And then we have Phantom Hand, which is once per turn if you control an Infernity monster, you can remove from play all cards in your hand to your next standby phase. So pretty cool. It ditches all your cards to the next standby phase, so you can use your Infernity effects freely, which I think is really nice. Oops. It's also a continuous trap card, so you can keep doing it. Now we have Wave Motion Inferno, which is while you control no cards in your hand, face up Infernity monsters you control gain 400 attack and defense. That's nice actually to boost your Infernities there. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard to send all cards from your hand to the graveyard. So pretty cool. You can use that to get rid of all your obviously use that to get rid of all your cards. You can use your Infernity effects, but you can also use the ditch Infernity monsters for Mirage. Definitely Infernities have some big potential here. They definitely do. Once we get some more, they definitely have could be pretty good. Um, so yeah, that's what. Whoops, that's what Wave Motion Inferno does. Now for the last card that he has, the last Infernity card that he has is Infernity Beast. This card attacks while you control no cards in your hand. Your opponent can activate any spells or traps until the end of the damage step. So it's like an Ancient Gear Beast, but an Infernity Beast, or any typical Ancient Gear monster. That's really, really nice to have, especially if you have like Phantom Hand. You know, you should even have, even if you have Wave Motion Inferno, it's going to be a 2000 beater. Um, well, provided you have no cards in your hand, but it could be a 2000 beater, which is nice. Then here's the two cards he has is these two. Witty Phantom, Imagine Gun. Nothing to crit, nothing to go over there. That's a throwback card though, Witty Phantom, definitely. So that's pretty much it for the drop rewards, and then we're gonna get in with the farm deck, shall we? Okay, so let's get with the farm. So let's see what we can do. So basically, we have how it works is we just have our three Cloudians on the board, and then we basically just gain life points with Solemn Wishes and whatever else, and going first. So you do kind of need Spirit Barrier, I think, on Sanctuary Sky, possibly, because he does attack you directly. He can. Okay, there's Sanctuary Sky. This is a perfect hand, actually. So Sanctuary in the Sky, which we've got on the board here. And Good Goblin Housekeeping, we'll set that. No, end our turn. So basically, we just let Kalin do his thing. We have Sanctuary in the Sky. He's going to go Wave Motion Inferno. Which is then he's going to go for a Dark Greffer. He's going to ditch that to ditch an Infernity card. So we have Infernity Avenger. When a monster you control, opponent's land the grave, you have no cards, you can special this card from your grave. In that case, the level of this monster equals the level of the destroyed monster, and it's a tuner. That would have been a great tuner to have. So we have three out loses now, which is kind of funny. Alright, so we're going to end our turn here, and we're going to just keep going. He's going to go Foolish Burial. He has that as well. So you just have the 100 Ice Dragon or whatever it is, and that can attack you directly if he uses with the Infernity effect. So we have Infernity Necromancer, which he's going to do to grab Infernity Beetle, which he's probably going to go for it right now. He dishes Infernity Beetle to grab an Infernity Beetle, which I find funny. Wave Motion Inferno. Okay, I'm going to end our turn. Good Goblin Housekeeping. We're going to actually activate this Good Goblin Housekeeping. We're going to put the Atlas back in the deck. We don't need the three of them right now. We'll just basically set Solemn Wishes and the Good Goblin Housekeeping and end our turn here. So pretty straightforward stuff. Dark Greffer. Infernity Archfiend. Where is she? Gonna play Solemn Wishes before the end of our next turn. She keeps ditching cards. We need to start ditching cards as well. Otherwise, he's gonna run out of cards before we do. So let's go Good Goblin Housekeeping. Really, that's the card you're gonna give me. So that'll keep letting us gain LP, by the way, as well by doing that. I don't like him ditching cards because I don't want him to get to the end of his deck before we do. So there's a Golden Ladybug. Gain some LP. We're gonna do this again. Draw our 3 cards. Okay, there's our Spirit Barrier. Let's put that back in the deck. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna summon our Stratus. We're gonna end our turn. So basically, we're pretty much. I think we're good to go now. Just want him to stop ditching cards. That's what I really want to do, is just stop ditching cards. Okay, there's our Spirit Barrier. Golden Ladybug. We're gonna activate this Spirit Barrier anyway. Have it on the field, and then we're gonna end our turn. Okay. Because there's our Raw, our Winged Dragon of Raw. We just need to basically keep stockpiling LP here, and yeah. He should keep his Digreffer in attack position, so we should be good on that front. Okay, we're gonna go to 9,500 or 10k even. 10k, not 9,500. 10k. We're gonna go 10k. We're getting there. We're pretty much almost done here. I'm gonna grab our Golden Ladybug. 2 Golden Ladybugs, and we basically have the equivalent of 3 Golden Ladybugs here with Solemn Wishes. We don't have. Oh, there's our Talon. So basically, I wanted to do something that was different today. I've seen people using the raw Unhappy Maiden or whatever it is version, which works too. I've also seen a couple versions with Yubel. Obviously, Yubel's like the best farm deck in the goddamn world, pretty much at this point. But it's not the easiest thing in the world to build, so I wanted to pick something that was not so easy to build. Okay, can I use this to ditch? I can, so I'm gonna use that to ditch. Grab that because I want to be on par with Kalin's cards. So his guy. So we're almost done here. We have enough LP anyway to win and get the farm deck going. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. So last turn here. We have enough LP anyway to beat this guy. So pretty easy. He's a nice and easy farm. I like when they're easy to farm. It's always pretty good. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go for it here. Tribute off our 3 Cloud-Ins and give Raw his damage. You can activate Tidal Binds if you want to. Push him to 1950. And we're gonna attack him. And boom! That's your Kalin farm deck. Really, really straightforward farm deck. Nothing too crazy to walk about. No traps to get over. Nothing tricky to go with. Nothing too silly. And then that's pretty much it. It's all you do. It's really easy. You got a skill. We could get draws as well over here. But nice and easy farm deck. If you're like me, you're probably gonna get no rewards. And that's your 8,500. Nope, we got 2 Morph Normal. And we got another Infertility Beetle. I have 2 Infertility Beetles already. Whoops. Actually, what does that skill actually do? I don't even know what that skill does. Morph Normal. Reveal 1 turn monster in your hand, select a normal monster inside the field, select a monster tree as a tutor. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know what that is. So that's pretty much it for the farm deck. Really straightforward, nice and easy to do. It's a really nice and easy farm deck as well. I tried to pick a cheap one that's pretty cheap to build. Nothing too crazy with it there. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, use Draw Sense Level if you don't have the thing. Or if you have Draw Sense Level, sorry, use that. Don't use that. Or don't use Tidal Binds, you don't need it. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button. Sure to follow me on Twitter for updates and cool content like that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.